Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We're live once again from Lilburn, Georgia. This is the 2023 Williams Accounting and Consulting Open Racquetball Championships for the IRT in the booth here. I'm Fabio Soto along with Sam Schultz. Sam, welcome to the booth.
Thank you for having me in here today, Fabio. First rally of the match there is Juan Salvaterra, side out. Daniel De La Rosa in the box. This is the first time we get to see him this tournament.
This is the first time that Daniel steps in the court. He had a bye yesterday, round of 32s, but now Juan Salvatierra from Guatemala, part of the Guatemalan national team. And of course, congratulations to Daniel De La Rosa. 2 weeks ago, he took home the title of doubles champion with Alejandro Landa. That was in ASU 2 weeks ago, Sam.
Yeah, it was fun getting to watch them play together. Obviously, very happy for them to be representing our country. We have Landa and Jaime Martel on the court next to us. We'll be giving you score updates there as soon as they get started. A couple of back-to-back side outs. Serving zero. Juan Salvaterra in the service box. I believe Daniel De La Rosa was the only pro not to have to play yesterday.
He's the only one. That's correct. So Juan Salvatierra trying to work some magic here. And that's the thing, he's trying to figure out De La Rosa, trying to figure out, exactly what kind of serve, not that he has a weak return at all, number one player, but you know what? He has to figure out what's the best choice right now. And De La Rosa is going to go with a drive now. Short serve.
Second serve. Head official is Eric Cuevas. No line judges in the round of 16.
Yeah, we get line judges at the quarterfinals. So that's a point right there for De La Rosa.
Be the first one to score here. Salvaterra able to hold his own so far.
Part of the Guatemalan national team. I got to tell you, Sam, we have the Guatemalans, the Ecuadorians, the Chileans. We got a lot of people here practicing. We mentioned it yesterday. This is a very important year, Sam, in international racquetball. We got the Central American and Caribbean Games. We got the Pan American Cup and the Pan American Championships at the end of the year. So this is regarded as, in Mexico at least, the most important year in racquetball.
Yeah, and it's great to see a lot of those teams and countries come over, play at our IRT stops. I was fortunate enough to play a national team member last night, and it's great to see they don't only play pro but opens as well. Some great competition for our U.S.-based players and our players on tour. Short serve there. Second serve upcoming for Daniel De La Rosa. We'll go to the lob, backhand. See Juan Salvaterra maybe trying to get a little too aggressive with it, trying to force the issue, playing Daniel. Long, second serve. Daniel now going to the forehand half lob. Set up off the back for Salvaterra. Danny able to track that one down. A couple of great gets there by Daniel. Puts it down the line for a winner.
I got to ask you, Sam, who do you think has, in the game today, active player, the best ball tracking skills?
Oof, that's tough. We don't see him a lot, but in doubles, I would definitely have to say Eduardo Garay. He can get almost everything.
Okay.
But a consistent guy on tour, I'm going to have to go with Andre Perea. One of the younger players, great at tracking stuff down. Daniel's good, but of course all these guys on tour are good at doing that. Ceiling ball rally here. Who will be the first to shoot? It's Daniel.
And a good cross-court winner there by Juan Salvatierra.
Beautiful. No feet on the ground, hitting it while he's jumping across his body. Lot harder to do than he makes it look. He makes it look so easy. Short second serve. 0 serving 7. See if Juan Salvaterra can get on the board.
Wow, that's a great shot by Salvatierra.
Backhand pinch. Beautiful winner. left nothing to chance there.
It's a screen serve called.
See, Salvaterra has that little walking drive serve. That's something I also noticed Danny does, used to do on his drive serves.
That's true. There you go. That's a winner there for Salvatierra.
Getting himself in this game. Now 2 serving 7. Wants to show that he belongs in this division. He got here yesterday by defeating Kadim Carrasco 15-8, 15-14 in the round of 32.
Of course, Kadim Carrasco, the new addition to the Bolivian national team. They had nationals 2 weeks ago as well, Sam, and he won doubles with Conrado Moscoso. Conrado no longer playing with his longtime partner, Roland Keller. So Kadim found success 2 weeks ago, so he's part of the Bolivian national team. So he will represent Bolivia this year.
Short, second serve. De La Rosa, lob. Brings that one down. He'll shoot it for a winner.
Down the line, and you know what? That ball was as far away as possible, stuck really close to that sidewall.
See if Juan Salvatierra maybe takes a timeout, tries to stop the bleeding, or he's going to try to get back into this one. It's a great shot right there. Forehand pinch winner. Daniel just unable to get to it.
And you know what? The improvement that I've seen over the last couple of years with Guatemala has been staggering. They, of course, were coached for the last couple of years by Aaron Palomino. He's a trainer from Mexico, but he signed with Guatemala. And I saw him really pick up their national team, doing a lot of successful events. You know, of course, not just with the men, but also with the women. But them participating on tour is such a great improvement. It, you know, it just feeds the international racquetball tour.
And it's something that doesn't get talked about enough, in my opinion, is the coaching that these countries get. You know, not only individual players. Here in the U.S., a lot of the coaching is individually on a player basis. But internationally, they come together as a team, have set coaches for them, and it really helps not only that individual player, but the whole country come and represent when they come over here and play on tour. De La Rosa will shoot this one. Down the line, winner.
Just seems effortless, Sam. That backhand from De La Rosa. Standing on his 2 feet, just swinging at it, down the line winner.
So textbook by De La Rosa. Shoots the lines. That one he's going to cut off overhead. Got it to work.
I asked you about ball tracking, but in terms of overhead shots, I think Daniel's right up top.
Daniel's definitely up there. You know, Rocky, we don't see him as much on tour today, but he has to be up there with his outdoor background.
Of course.
But Daniel, you know, he loves to be aggressive, loves to catch his opponents off guard, get in the front of the court. He likes to force the issue. Meanwhile, great shot there by Juan Salvatierra. He gets himself back in the box.
So 2 serving 11 now.
Short serve, Salvatierra. Go with a lob to Daniel's backhand.
Wow. That came off that corner.
So effortless, like you said, Fabio. Daniel just makes it look easy.
That's a great serve. Ace right there.
We'll give you an update on a match we were tracking earlier, which was Rodrigo Montoyo versus Sebastian Franco. Sebastian Franco did end up winning that one in 2 over Rodrigo, so he will play Jake Bredenbeck later tonight at 5 p.m. in the quarterfinals.
So congratulations to Sebastian Franco after a small hiatus that he has his newborn son with him here, 1 month old.
Yeah, we're happy to see them here, make it a family event.
No. Okay.
He makes it into a family event. We're happy to see him here healthy.
Oh, yeah.
You know, got his knee better. He's been having issues with that. Happy to see him here, see what he can do against Jake later today.
Wow. What about that backhand right there, Sam?
That was an amazing, just little flicky poke backhand by Daniel De La Rosa.
So game point number 1 for De La Rosa.
And amazing hands in the front court. That'll be game 1. We'll be back in about 2 minutes. Don't go anywhere, folks.
We'll be back on IRT Live. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is the 2023 Williams Accounting and Consulting Pro Racquetball Championships for the IRT. I am Fabio Soto along with Sam Scholes. Sam, so, you know, the seeds here are just going according to plan, but, you know, we didn't see that Montoya, you know, lost to Franco because he's a higher seed, but we'll see. I mean, it's turning out to be a great event.
Yeah, that was definitely an upset here this morning. And another one to watch out for is Jaime Martel currently leads Alejandro Landa 7-4 over on our other show court here in game 1. So we know it's early on, but Jaime proving that he can hang with one of the world's best players. He's the 4 seed in this tournament. And a silky smooth backhand, meanwhile, by Daniel De La Rosa.
So, Sam, I got to ask you, you know, after that game number 1, 15-2 win of Daniel versus Salvatierra, what adjustments do you think that Salvatierra needs to make to get back in this?
You know, he can't force the issue too much where he's going to skip everything. Has to stay aggressive, trust his stuff, but make Daniel, you know, put the ball away like we see right there. Salvatierra went up to the ceiling. It was a great ceiling ball, and Daniel missed it. You know, Daniel's the number 1 player in this tournament, and you know he won't miss many, as we see right there. He is the number 1 player in the tournament, but you have to force him to shoot from 38, 39 feet away, and if he can beat you like that, tip your cap to him. But that's the biggest thing I can see that Juan Salvatierra has to do differently. Cannot give De La Rosa setups 20 feet away from the front wall.
No, and not only that, I'd like to see him mix his serve a little bit, you know, try something different. I mean, of course, if you're going up against one of the top players, you know, try to play around, see what happens. Try to exploit weakness, if you will. Find a weakness and try to exploit it.
Of course, that's easier said than done, especially when your opponent is Daniel De La Rosa.
Of course.
Great hands there in the front court by Daniel. Backhand pinch winner. 5 serving 0.
Down the line winner. So, oh, no, that's a skip shot called. Looked like a winner. Referee called it. Even Daniel was thinking about it.
Up top. Ceiling ball rally. Daniel shooting it.
There you go, another winner for De La Rosa. Newest U.S. national team member. There you go. A smooth backhand about 5 feet up in the air from Juan Salvatierra.
Even Danny gave that one a little smile, knowing that that was smooth and a good shot by his opponent. Juan now in the service box. Short serve called. Set up off the back wall.
Easy as that.
Shot it right corner pinch, but Daniel De La Rosa was waiting for that. Made use of his good hands in the front court. Put it away. Gets himself back in the service box. Unable to get that one back to the front wall there was Daniel De La Rosa. Juan Salvatierra in the service box, trying to get on the board in game 2. Another drive serve, short. Second serve. Good pickup there by Daniel. Juan goes up top. Daniel shoots with almost no space against the back wall. He gets it to work. Backhand winner.
So De La Rosa up 6-0, game number 2.
And as you had mentioned earlier, Fabio, is Daniel and Alex are the newest national team members for Team USA. We'll get to see them play in this tournament as they are playing together in doubles later on today. That match is a 2 p.m. match. Drive serve here for Juan Salvatierra. Set up, middle of the court. Daniel does a good job to get his racket on it, but can't get it back to the front wall. That'll be Juan's first point in game number 2. 1 serving 7. Short. Juan's been struggling getting those first serves in. Had to go to this second serve. Nick lob a lot. Daniel content playing a ceiling game. Juan brings it down. Beautiful backhand splat by Juan Salvatierra for his second point in game number 2. Another short serve. Another Nick lob on the second. Misses the side wall. Daniel still goes up top. Juan brings it down. Skip ball.
There's an issue right there in the left corner.
I think the glass in the back of the court might be a little wet. Players checking it out. Eric Cuevas, the referee, offering a towel. Both of them say no need. They'll play on. De La Rosa in the box. 7 serving 2. Forehand lob this time from Daniel.
Skip right there for Salvatierra. And, you know, that's one of those shots, Sam, that just come off that crack in some way. And even though you're in the right position to take that shot, you really can't tell how it's going to bounce. And, you know, that's how important, you know, reaction, practicing, practice.
Yeah, especially if you're anticipating a true bounce. You're not anticipating something, you know, a little awkward, a little quirky. You know, your reactions, like you said, Fabio, come big into play there.
Yeah, I mean, we talk about power, we talk about control, we talk about a lot of adjectives in you know, in racquetball, but you know how you react to a shot that comes off unexpectedly tells you how much you train and tells you a lot about your character, how you react.
Juan gets himself back in the service box here, going to another lob for the backhand. Juan will shoot that one. And Daniel cleans up in the front court.
Well, that's the thing. We've talked about how good De La Rosa is in the front court, how good his hands are in control in the front. And that's the thing that you can't, play around with. I mean, Salvatierra, like you said earlier, needs to get De La Rosa to shoot from the back. Great winner there by Salvatierra.
Forehand pinch. A beautiful winner.
So just to remind everybody, Juan Salvatierra is from Guatemala, and Guatemala will host this year's Pan American Cup. That's in April in the Guatemala City. They have a really beautiful racquetball complex, 10 courts, amazing place. Of course, our producer, Alexis Iwas, is agreeing. She's been there a few times for international events. So it is very cool, Sam, to have an international event in your hometown.
Yeah, the pride that you must feel, not only having it in your home country, but especially if it's from the town that you're in. You got your home fans cheering you on. They don't have to travel. You know the courts. You know how they play. Definitely has to be a big advantage. Here, Juan Salvatierra, meanwhile, had an ace serve, win of a rally, and now he is in the service box, 4 serving 9, trying to claw his way back in game 2 against the 1 seed in this tournament, Daniel De La Rosa.
Talk about a funny bounce right there, Sam. That worked in the favor of Juan Salvatierra, who earns point number 5. Just check right there with the referee. The winner right there from De La Rosa.
Great serve, but better return. Daniel able to step over, cut it off before it got to the back wall and take it down the line. Just smart racquetball. It's what we've seen all morning by Daniel.
It's a good cross-court winner there from Salvatierra. Well, thank everybody for watching and tuning in. Remember to like our post, share our feed, keep following us on social media. This is a fantastic Friday. Doubles action coming up, Sam, at 2 p.m. And after that, we start our quarterfinal rounds at 5 p.m. 4 in a row.
Our first quarterfinal match will be Jake Bredenbeck and Sebastian Franco. Be interesting to see if Sebastian, at 5 p.m. against Jake Bredenbeck and Sebastian Franco. Be interesting to see if Sebastian Franco can continue his run. Pulled off an upset this morning. See if he can pull off another one this afternoon. Up in the front court, set up for Juan.
There you go, Salvatierra.
Takes it down the right-hand side for a winner.
And not that it has anything to do with anything, but the fact that Franco won after a little hiatus after having his child is kind of similar to what happened last night at the LPRT. Maria Jose Vargas out a year because of maternity. She comes back and defeats Paolo Longoria, #1 player on tour.
Yeah, we'll see if that's a common theme between the two tours this weekend.
Of course, a shout out to the LPRT. They're playing right now in ASU. They have their event there. Shout out to them. They have singles and doubles as well.
Beautiful facility over there, as is this one, Recreation Atlanta. The owner, Jason Chen, we thank him. Up top, Daniel will shoot this one. Juan able to pick it up but not get it back to the front wall. Daniel in the service box, 9 serving 6. Juan Salvatierra able to make this one a game, get it close.
Oh, yeah, he's definitely made some adjustments, and they have been working so far. Doing a little bit more damage to De La Rosa.
Good to see the camaraderie between the players. Daniel asking Juan if he could have gotten that.
De La Rosa missing that shot. Very unusual for him to miss in the front of the court.
Yeah, you saw he got a little bit lackadaisical, just stuck his racket out there. Wanted to more slice that ball into the corner. Would have loved to see him set up on that and punish it the way we know he could. Like he did right there. Beautiful backhand winner. Now De La Rosa only 4 points away from winning this one and advancing to the quarterfinals. The winner of this will play the quarterfinals at 7 p.m. They will face the winner of Thomas Carter and Adam Mania, the 8 and 9 seeds.
De La Rosa with that cross-court winner right there. Wow, what a great lob serve from De La Rosa.
Wallpaper, didn't touch the wall, didn't touch the back wall, forcing Juan to be cautious with it. Juan gets himself back in the service box, 6 serving 12. Forehand drive for an ace. His second ace of game 2.
Salvatierra looks a little bit more confident.
You know, he's made some shots. He knows he can rally with Daniel. Like you said, more confident. He made the adjustments that were necessary. Wow. Juan Salvatierra brought that down from above his head, shooting with his backhand into the left side corner.
Not exactly textbook racquetball, but it was very effective. I thought that, you know, that shot that he did overhead from the back was just amazing.
Very effective, very pretty. Like you said, not textbook, but finding a way to make it work against the number 1 seed in this tournament here.
That's a skip shot right there. Trying to go cross court. I think that was a right shot, Sam. It just didn't execute it well.
Definitely right shot selection. You know, and if Juan goes back and watches this one, should be proud of himself for shooting the right shots. Jamming Daniel up right there. We see Daniel unable to get it back to the front wall.
Yeah, it came just directly to his body, and just Daniel tried to flick it, just not quick enough. Seven serving 12. There you go. Salvatierra with a lot more confidence. I'm seeing a little bit of a sparkle right there from him. He's just calculating his shots more. He's taking more of his time. I think patience is really now paying off for Salvatierra.
Yeah, he got some of the first game jitters out facing the 1 seed. Able to really settle in, play his brand of racquetball. You know, and that's important when you're on tour facing a very good player. You got to play your brand of racquetball. Can't come out of that to play theirs. Good reach and get there by Daniel De La Rosa. Forehand pinch. 2 points away.
I'm a little surprised, Sam, to be honest. I haven't seen Salvatierra take his time out, and I thought he would by now at this point. De La Rosa just 2 points away from taking this one.
Especially with a close game here, a game that Salvatierra's in. Now the first match point opportunity for Daniel De La Rosa. Beautiful hands there in the front court on that last point.
See, Salvatierra pulls this one off. He defends very, very well. Avoids the match point from De La Rosa. So here we go again.
See if he can go on a little bit of a run here. Maybe he'll have to make Daniel take his timeout. Going to Daniel's forehand. It was a good half lob. Salvatierra just unable to catch up to it. It'll be match point opportunity number 2 for Daniel De La Rosa. Lob Z. Wow.
Cross-court winner again. I got to congratulate right there Salvatierra. Good defense his last 2 rallies. He's been holding off De La Rosa for 2 match points.
Just a really good shot and shot selection by Juan Salvatierra right there to be able to go cross-court, catch Daniel up in the front of the court. Daniel wasn't able to catch up to it. Nick lob there by Juan.
Ooh, very close. Bodies too close to each other.
Juan might have tried to go for a little bit too much there. Replay.
I agree. He just didn't swing comfortably. That backhand would have clipped De La Rosa for sure. That's a good serve by Salvatierra. There
Wow.
you go.
Great shot.
Down the line.
Forehand, down the line, winner. 9 serving 14. Salvatierra not out of this one yet. Update on our match over on court number 1 was Alex Landa has beaten Jaime Martel in the first game. See if Jaime can force a breaker or if Londa will take that one in 2. Meanwhile, on our show court here, Daniel De La Rosa has his 3rd match point opportunity. See if the 3rd time's the charm for De La Rosa. Forehand lob. Juan's going to shoot. Comes off the back. Set up for De La Rosa. Beautiful backhand down the line for a winner. 15-2, 15-9. That is the match. De La Rosa wins and moves on. We'll see him at 7 o'clock tonight back here on our show court.
So congratulations to Daniel De La Rosa taking this match and advancing. For right now, we'll take a short break. We'll be back at 2 p.m. Eastern Time with men's pro doubles. For the IRT production team, our producer Alexis Iwasa, our guest co-host right now, Sam Schultz, and Fabio Soto. We'll see you at 2 p.m. on IRT Live.